question is, you say prioritizing pleasure is essential for true fulfillment, but isn't that a bit indulgent? I worry that if I give too much attention to pleasure, I'll lose motivation to get things done or become less productive. How do I find the right balance between accomplishing what's necessary and making space for joy? So here's the thing about prioritizing pleasure. And I want to say pleasure includes things like, I consider inquiry meditation, which is, which is used for trauma healing and really profound trauma healing. I consider that a pleasure practice. And so prioritizing taking care of yourself, that is what I think of as pleasure, is stuff that deeply nourishes you and stuff that deeply takes care of you. And so the thing is that pleasure itself, right, when that is your fuel, then you find yourself able to get more done. Actually, you're not having to get more done. More is just getting done. And more may be getting done through you, or more may be getting done through other people or circumstances. And the reason is that pleasure, that feeling tone of just having more good feeling in your body, that really is the feeling tone of the divine, of the universe, of God, of Goddess, whatever you want to call it, of the earth, of the things that, of the thing that makes the stars and makes the planets and makes the grass come up through the soil and makes flowers open and all of that. So when you prioritize feeling good, then you actually become more productive. But it's not that you become more productive. It's that more happens through you. And more happens through you, and you exert far less effort. And it really does become this, hey there, Jason, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. But when you prioritize doing things that feel really good, right, then you're putting yourself in the flow of life, And when you put yourself in the flow of life, then life takes care of you. You don't have to work hard to make things happen. So when you say, how do I find the right balance between accomplishing what's necessary and making space for joy? Well, that just becomes something that you don't have to worry about. In you making space for joy, then you naturally accomplish what's necessary with less work. See, the thing about pleasure is that there is this kind of almost like the Buddhists, the Taoists, I think maybe even more the Taoists than the Buddhists. But one of their things is less and less effort, less effort, more things get done. Less and less effort, right? What I call non-doing in inquiry meditation, which is a pleasure practice. And so the same principles apply, right? Less and less doing actually produces this effect of more and more getting done. That's what happens when you're in a pleasured state. That's what happens when you prioritize pleasure, is that you end up doing less and less. You end up needing to do less and less work. Again, because you have now put yourself into the flow of life. And I know how it sounds so easy. It just sounds so easy. And it is easy. The hard part is believing it. Because we've been trained to, operate from pain. Basically, we don't operate from pleasure. We get things done via pain. And so to get things done via pleasure, well, we've been basically told, don't trust pleasure, don't trust feeling good. And yeah, that's why, we do get things done, but it doesn't ever feel good. But back to the Taoist thing is that, do less and less, more and more gets done, right? And then you get to this point, though, it's always like this kind of, the extreme poles. Do nothing, get everything done. That is how pleasure works. You do less, you do less, you put more of your attention and focus on feeling good, on things that make you feel good. More gets done. Do even less. And put even more attention toward what does feel good, what makes me feel good. Do that, and even more will get done. And if you really just give so much of your attention to pleasure, then everything gets done. So, so that is how that works.